The Color of Water is a memoir written by James McBride that was published in 1995. The book is a tribute to McBride's mother, Ruth, and tells the story of her life and his. The book is divided into two parts. The first part tells Ruth's story, which is mostly set in the first half of the 20th century. The second part tells James's story and takes place in the latter half of the century. This book is a powerful account of the complexities of race, identity, and family in America. Part 1, The Old Testament. The first part of The Color of Water tells the story of Ruth McBride Jordan, James's mother. Ruth was born in Poland in 1921, the daughter of a Jewish rabbi. Her family moved to the United States when she was still a child, and they settled in Suffolk, Virginia. Ruth's father was a strict man who demanded a lot from his family. Ruth's mother was a kind woman who loved her children but was often overwhelmed by her husband's expectations. Ruth's childhood was difficult. She was the only Jewish family in her neighborhood, and she was often ridiculed and bullied by her classmates. Ruth's father was also abusive, both physically and emotionally. When Ruth was a teenager, she decided to run away from home. She moved to New York City, where she worked odd jobs and eventually met a man named Peter, who was black. Ruth and Peter fell in love and got married, despite the fact that interracial marriages were illegal at the time. Ruth and Peter had 8 children together, including James. Peter died when James was still a child, leaving Ruth to raise their children alone. Ruth was determined to provide for her children and worked hard to make ends meet. She eventually moved to Delaware, where she opened a store and became a successful businesswoman. Part 2, The New Testament. The second part of The Color of Water tells James's story. James was born in 1957, and he grew up in Brooklyn, New York. James's childhood was also difficult. He was one of 12 children, and money was always tight. James was also struggling to understand his identity. His mother was white, but his father was black. James felt like he didn't fit in with either community, and he was often bullied by his classmates. Despite the challenges he faced, James was a talented student. He eventually won a scholarship to Oberlin College, where he studied music. After college, James moved to New York City, where he worked as a journalist. He eventually became a successful writer, publishing several books and winning numerous awards. Throughout his life, James struggled to understand his mother. Ruth was a complex woman who had lived through a lot of trauma. She was fiercely independent and sometimes difficult to get along with. But despite her flaws, Ruth was a loving mother who always put her children first. James eventually realized that his mother's story was a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Ruth had survived a difficult childhood and had built a successful life for herself and her children. Her story was a testament to the power of perseverance and determination. Themes. The Color of Water is a powerful exploration of race, identity, and family. The book raises important questions about what it means to be American and what it means to be part of a community. Some of the key themes of the book include identity. Throughout the book, James struggles to understand his identity. He is torn between his white and black heritage and struggles to find a place where he fits in. Ruth also struggles with her identity. She is a Jewish woman who marries a black man and raises black children. Ruth's story raises important questions about what it means to be part of a larger community and how we define ourselves. Family. Family is a central theme of The Color of Water. Ruth's story is a testament to the power of family and the sacrifices parents make for their children. James's story shows how important it is to have a strong support system and how family can help us overcome even the most difficult challenges. Race. Race is an important theme in the book. Ruth's story highlights the racial tensions and discrimination she faced as a Jewish woman in a predominantly white neighborhood. James's story shows the challenges of being biracial and the prejudice he faced from both white and black communities. Resilience: The Color of Water is ultimately a story of resilience. Ruth's story shows how she was able to overcome a difficult childhood and build a successful life for herself and her children. James's story shows how he was able to overcome the challenges he faced and become a successful writer. Style: The Color of Water is written in a unique style that blends memoir and biography. The book is structured as a series of chapters alternating between Ruth's story and James's story. This structure allows the reader to see how the two stories intersect and how they are connected. McBride's writing is honest and straightforward, and he does not shy away from difficult topics such as race and discrimination. The book is also filled with humor and warmth, which makes it a pleasure to read. Conclusion: The Color of Water is a powerful and moving memoir that tells the story of a remarkable woman and her family. Ruth's story is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the power of determination. James's story shows the challenges of growing up biracial and the importance of family and community. The book raises important questions about identity, race, and family, and it is a must-read for anyone interested in these topics. If you're looking for a captivating and thought-provoking memoir, then look no further than The Color of Water by James McBride. This book offers a unique blend of memoir and biography, and tells the inspiring story of a woman who overcame adversity to build a successful life for herself and her children. With themes of identity, family, race, and resilience, this book is sure to leave a lasting impact on readers. So why not purchase a copy today and discover the power of Ruth's story for yourself? Just click on the link in the description to get started.